A nation waits, unsure if its leader lives. Silence around Imran Khan fuels turmoil. Isolation intensifies Pakistan's political fracture. Rumors rise where truth is tightly controlled. Adiala's secrecy becomes Pakistan's greatest threat.
Hello and welcome viewers, I'm Pia and you're watching another episode of Explained by NewsX World. Days after rumours exploded on social media claiming that former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan had died inside Rawalpindi's Adiala jail, Pakistan finds itself once again at the centre of political turmoil. Government officials quickly denied these rumours, stating that Khan was perfectly fine, but the alarm has not faded. His sisters have stated that they have not been allowed to meet him for 3 weeks. They allege they were physically assaulted when they demanded access to him inside the prison. His son, Qasim Khan, who has not seen his father since 2022, says that he fears that something irreversible has taken place. Now, this is not the first time Pakistan has been consumed by uncertainty around Imran Khan's safety, but this time the silence is louder. The lack of any verifiable contact, even after a judicial order permitting weekly family visits, has only deepened suspicion. Now, Khan's personal physician has reportedly been denied access for over a year, despite repeated appeals from the family. A senior jail official maintains that Khan is well, but the secrecy surrounding his imprisonment has created a climate of anxiety and anger far beyond the walls of Adiala jail. Amid these fears, a brief moment of clarity it came when his sister, Uzma Khanum, was finally granted a rare, tightly controlled visit inside Adiala jail, the first confirmed family contact in weeks. Khanum, the only relative allowed to see him, told reporters that he looked healthy but remained in strict isolation with no communication permitted with family or aides. She stated that he had been kept indoors for extended periods, allowed only brief moments outside, and added bluntly that there is no contact with anybody. Her meeting took place under heavy supervision and without any electronic devices. She declined to reveal further details, citing restrictions. Her account followed weeks of accusations by PTI that even court-ordered family visits were being blocked, fueling speculation about his condition. Meanwhile, the Pakistani government insists that he receives all legally mandated rights, but rights groups have now warned that denying regular family access is a serious breach of due process and a sign of increasingly punitive detention conditions. To understand why these rumors have gained such momentum, we need to go back to why Imran Khan is in jail in the first place and how the legal cases against him have evolved into one of the most dramatic political sagas in Pakistan's history. Imran Khan was first arrested in August 2023 when an Islamabad court handed him a 3-year sentence in a corruption case. The ruling also disqualified him from holding public office for 5 years. By that time, Khan himself claimed that more than 85 cases had been filed against him, describing the legal action as a political vendetta designed to force him out of Pakistan's political landscape. But the cases did not stop there. In January 2025, an anti-graft court delivered the harshest verdict yet: 14 years in prison for land corruption linked to the Al-Qadir Trust. His wife, Bushra Bibi, received a 7-year sentence in the same case. According to prosecutors, Khan and Bibi accepted land valued at rupees 700 crore from a real estate developer in exchange for political favors, charges that the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, his party, strongly denies, arguing that the land was meant for charitable purposes. Imran Khan also faces allegations related to the Tosha Khana case, in which he was accused of selling state gifts worth more than rupees 14 crore for personal profit. Another major charge accuses him of abetting violence after protests by PTI supporters erupted across Pakistan following his earlier arrests. In 2022, he was also accused of publicly revealing a classified diplomatic cable, though he was eventually acquitted in that very case. Now, not all cases have stuck. The controversial Idat case, which accused Imran Khan and Bushra Bibi of violating Islamic law by marrying before the completion of the mandatory waiting period after her divorce, was later thrown out. But the sheer number and severity of the cases have ensured that Imran Khan has remained behind bars continuously since 2023. The roots of this legal storm stretch back to his dramatic clash with Pakistan's powerful military establishment. Once considered the army's preferred political partner, he fell out with the top brass after accusing senior intelligence officials of plotting to assassinate him. When he was ousted through a no-confidence vote in 2022, he claimed that the army had orchestrated the move. His confrontational statements, especially naming the Pakistani Army Chief General Asim Munir, marked a rare and open rupture between a civilian politician and Pakistan's most powerful institution. Now, the breaking point came in May 2023 when Imran Khan was arrested by paramilitary rangers from inside the Islamabad High Court, triggering nationwide protests. For the first time in Pakistan's history, crowds stormed military installations, including the Lahore Corps Commander's house and even the gates of GHQ in Rawalpindi. The army branded it a black day and launched a sweeping crackdown on PTI leaders and supporters. Thousands were detained and several senior PTI leaders were forced to quit the party. For the Pakistani military, 9th May became a line that could not be crossed again. And as for Imran Khan, they said that he would be held accountable. Since then, every legal defeat for Imran Khan has been followed by another arrest or another case. Even when courts overturned verdicts or granted him bail, new charges ensured he never left prison. And as his party fractured under pressure, his voice from behind bars became even more isolated. This brings us back to the present. Rumors of Imran Khan's death have surged because his family says that no one, neither relatives nor lawyers, have been allowed to see him despite explicit court orders. His son Qasim has stated that not knowing whether his father is safe, injured or even alive amounts to psychological torture. He's warned that authorities may be hiding something irreversible. These fears are now heightened by Pakistan's current political environment. The government has imposed Section 144 in Islamabad and Rawalpindi, banning public gatherings for 3 days. PTI, in response, has announced massive protests outside the Islamabad High Court and at the Ala Jail, accusing the authorities of deliberately blocking court-mandated meetings. Former National Assembly Speaker Asad Qasser has stated that the protests are necessary because the jail administration has defied the court. The restrictions brought by Section 144 are sweeping. No assemblies, no rallies, no weapons, no loudspeakers, and even no pillion riding. Meanwhile, PTI insists that the secrecy surrounding Khan's detention is unprecedented. For a former Prime Minister who once survived an assassination attempt and openly accused the Pakistani military of trying to kill him, the lack of transparency has fueled a national crisis of trust. What happens next depends on whether the authorities allow a verifiable proof of line as demanded by Imran Khan's family and party. If they do not, the political temperature in Pakistan, which is already volatile, could rise sharply. In a country where the military's influence overshadows civilian politics, Imran Khan's fate has become a symbol of a deeper battle over accountability, power, and of course, democracy. For now, the only certainty is the fact that nothing is certain. As protests build and the family continues to raise alarm, Pakistan waits for clarity on the most pressing question. Is Imran Khan truly safe inside Adiala jail, or is the truth being hidden from the nation? Until that question is answered, the rumors will not stop, and neither will the turmoil.